Fallen Skies Homestead and Preparedness channel here. Hey, we're back on the back side of the dam, and like I said before, we've been working hard and had the whole family out here. Couldn't get much video in because we were trying to beat the rain. We had severe rains come through last night, and so we were trying to beat the rains because it does fill up the lake really quickly. So this is what we've done. We put the 6-inch pipe down through the 8-inch pipe. We put those dam bags that seal up around that, so it gives it the extra 2 inches. So we have basically 20 feet of pipe into this pipe, which is, puts it way down there. And then like I said, we're going to do a little experiment with physics, and it is working. So we have the pipe coming along here, okay, and the pipe now starting to go up the embankment. Now I do have the water leaking out here right for now because I needed the rest of this to seal. Going up, I needed the rest of the glue to seal up because that's how much water pressure was coming in there. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to take the cap and we're going to put it on the outlet here, and what it's going to do is that pressure from that lake, it'll take the water and run it through the pipe, and then as it gets over here, then it starts to go up. And what that does is put the back pressure on the lake so the lake will stay full. Now I know some of y'all said, well, why didn't you just call in an excavator team and dredge the lake and rebuild the earthen dam? Well, I thought about it. Was gonna got with the Army Corps of Engineers, and the timeline they were talking about is it's too long. I have goals, and let's be frank, I'm trying to get a crawdad fish farm going in here, catfish. I already got my stuff to do, my other like whiting tilapia up closer. That's not going in this pond, but the crawdads and the catfish and brim and maybe some bass, some goldfish, whatever. We can put in the lake here because it's already filled with a whole bunch of fish already. But we're trying to get that going, and I got a lot of other things to do. I couldn't wait 2 years for them to come out here and fix the issue, so I had to do this. And frankly, the amount of money that the other teams were talking about was just retarded. I'm just not going to pay that. So we're going to put this cap on now. Like I said, the water is running out. You see that right there? So the water is running out. So like I said, I got the cap. Then we're going to put this cap on now. And what that's going to do is stop the water from coming out here. And what that should do, well, we already know, is that's going to start bringing the water from the lake. Let me get around this tree real quick. Here, watch these rocks. It'll bring the water through here, get to this point. Now, when it gets to this point, it's going to have to start deciding whether it's going to go up the hill and make it on over there, or if it's going to go back down here. And what that does is it adds pressure back to the lake. So then it keeps the lake full, because basically what's going to happen is, as long as this still is creeping up here, there's more water going to stay on that side because the outflow is not the same. Okay, so you got the pressure from the lake, which is taking the water, bringing it through the dam, coming through here, okay, and then it's going to start making its way up, back up the hill. Then it goes again, and like I said, there's now the lake. That's a little bit more than a 7-acre lake. and I need 10 more feet to that lake. And basically, when it starts to flood, believe me, it'll rise through this pipe. I already know it. It'll rise through this pipe. And so we're gonna go up the hill. Okay. And we get to this point, and then like I said before, is that we're going to put in right through here. We'll have a nice barn, old school barn. I found that, and then we're going to put one of those water wheels. So the flood out, so like that's the end of the pipe, it'll come around to where the water wheel is, and then you see all the, well, I dug, and you know, you saw me excavating a while back. And this is what I did a while back, guys. So we know that the water, when it floods, the water comes through this pipe, doesn't breach the dam. It comes through this pipe, and it comes out, and it goes back down the hill. So now what's going to happen is that the lake itself, let me see if I can get out of here without falling and tripping and stuff. So the lake itself will start to rise, and you already see how the lake is. So the lake itself is rising. I need 10 more feet, and it'll be at full pull, and that'll be good. And then I can start adding my crawfish farming, and that's what we want to see. So the water will come over here on the overflow, come through that section, go down through here, and go out around there. So I'm going to add another pipe here. I'm going to add that barn with the water generator source, and then the water coming up the hill will also feed into that. So this is just going to be a continual loop. Hey, it's windy out here, guys, because we just got finished with the storm. Yeah, we are in Georgia, but it is windy and cold. But hey, I really appreciate you guys following along on this journey, and we'll see how it ends up and turns out. All right, Fallens guys, Homestead Preparedness channel, I appreciate it. Thank y'all.